Hey all, Jason Levon, priest at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to another edition of Pause and Pray. I am blessed to serve people that have so many qualities that inspire me in my own journey of faith and life. And one of those qualities in the people here is their willingness and longing and ability to carry the fragility of one another. We see that expressed sacramentally here at St. Luke's at the end of Mass on a weekend, when anybody who is struggling with a physical or emotional or spiritual burden is able to or invited to come forward to celebrate the sacrament of the anointing of the sick. And as part of the sacrament, there's a ritual piece of laying on of hands, where I, as the priest, lay my hands on the head of the person who's about to be anointed. Here at St. Luke's, though, we invite people to come forward around that person to lay hands on them as well. And there's many people who come forward as they are comfortable. We're unfortunately not able to do that now because of the pandemic, but hope to get back to that practice soon. But it's always breathtaking and soul inspiring to see so many people come up, and you have hands on shoulders who have hands on shoulders who have hands on shoulders who have their hands on shoulders who have their hands on the shoulders of the person being anointed. And it's a beautiful and holy way for that person who's carrying their own fragility to know that they're not carrying it alone, that there's all this love around them willing to carry that fragility with them. In today's daily office, we ponder the second chapter of Mark's Gospel, where the story is told about Jesus being in a home bombarded by a crowd, and there's 4 people who carry a paralyzed man up to the roof, cut a hole in the roof, and lower him down in front of Jesus so that he can be healed. And while it's always worth our prayer to ponder the healing power of Jesus, today it's also worth our prayer to ponder the love of those 4 who were willing to carry the fragility of that paralyzed person, all so that it could be carried to Christ. And in that, we're invited to pause and pray, to ponder how we come to experience that same gift in our lives, and those hands that reach out to us, not to try to fix us or tell us how to think or feel or live in reaction to our own fragility, but simply have the compassion to carry that fragility with us. And in that, we come to discover that we're not just carried by a human love, but by a divine love, the only love that's able to carry us to the light and peace and grace that longs to fill all the fragile cracks of our lives. God's peace and blessings to you all.